What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Tuesday, September 14th, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. Alright, so today we're doing the show from Raministan. Yeah, really nasty day today. What's up, Marvin? Appreciate you for being here. I think you're the first one in today. So it looks like people slow to come in today. That's alright. Scaria just came in. What's up, you guys? Appreciate you guys for being here, as always. Yeah, great show for you guys today. Today we're doing the show from Raministan. Yeah, really nasty day. For the stock market, at least. Sucks because everything was green, and then it quickly turned red. And, yeah, all around, pretty good day. Even for myself. Even for, a rainbow bear for myself. That's my own fault, but we'll get to that. So, I hope it wasn't too bad for you guys today. Hope you guys actually made money. And if not, hope it wasn't too bad for you guys. But yeah, great show for you guys today. As always, we'll do our daily stock and crypto review. And we got no news today, no significant news, so we'll get right into the analysis. And today's going to be similar to yesterday in terms of like what we're going to discuss. Today we're doing ATER, AMC, BBIG, OCGN, and SPRT. A lot of meme stocks there. They're all meme stocks. And yeah, they're getting drilled. They're drilling pretty hard. They're getting hammered. What's up, Mitchell? What's up, Team Crawford? Appreciate you guys for being here, as always. Got my shiz kicked in today, Mitchell. I think, yeah, you and everyone else. I think everyone didn't do too well today. But, you know, today was a damage control day, so I hope it wasn't too bad for you. But sorry to hear that, man. But thank you for being here. Zakaria, I know you didn't cut life for a loss before it tanked. Well, we'll get to that in just a second. Would you believe me if I told you I almost had CYRN at 58 cents? That one's been trending for a couple days now. Haven't really paid too much attention to it. But let's see here. So 58, and it went up to like 95. So, yep, another missed opportunity. Didn't pull the trigger. Oh well, Marvin. Yeah, I feel you. That sucks. You know, should have went for it, but better than a loss. So can't complain too much, but I know, man. Really sucks, missed opportunity, man. What's up, Tenten? Appreciate you for being here, as always. Guess who was long ATER and SPRT? This guy, down 39% and 38%. Clown on me. Oh, sorry to hear that, man, but I got you. Oops, wrong button. I guess that's appropriate, though. And a clown. And oh, I don't have dumpster on this scene. Got to go to the webcam for that. But sorry to hear that, 1010. But yeah, everyone had it pretty rough today. I did spread, so the damage wasn't too bad. I have until October for them to bounce. October. That's not too far away. 2 weeks out. Couple weeks out. So yeah, I'm glad to hear it wasn't too bad, but yeah, still really unfortunate. Sorry about that, man. Give us everything. BitConnect, Wendy's. He bought. Let's short timber everything. Oh yeah, and the clown. All right, this is for everyone today, because it sounds like no one made money today. It sounds like everyone got wrecked. So, yeah, here's to all of us. Oh, out of place. You know what? Let's go to the other screen. That's better. And it's gone. Yep, that's all of us today. Every single one of us. We're all clowns. I wasn't SPRT to completely crash and burn. I wasn't expecting SPRT to completely crash and burn like it did today. I think that's what you mean, Marvin. Yeah, see, if you just rainbow bared, if you just diamond balled, you would have been up now if you never covered SPRT. See, if you hold long enough, if you got the rainbow balls for it, if you got the diamond balls for it, eventually it's coming back down. But yeah, damn, I know I don't think anyone expected that to come down so hard today. Maybe Aterian, but not SPRT. I thought that was pretty much near the bottom, or like, you know, bottoming out. But yeah, that went timber. 10 to 9. $10 green. Thanks, VXX. Hey, green is green. Green is good. Guys, look at Hut dropping an offering right now and tanking live. Well, alright, well, let's get started with the show, guys. On that note. Alright. So, before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Okay. Boom. Hut. Okay, let's take a look at Hut. So, yeah. Look at that. Up 1040 to 936. Went down to 9, and it's recovering right now, but yeah. Major good. I shorted FCEL today. I'm up a little bit. I did see FCEL. That was trending top 10 today. Didn't look too much at it, but glad you're up, Marvin. Makes up for all the bloodbath we're in today. But after ATER and SPRT positions are down 60%, yay, options. Yeah, options are a double-edged sword. Really unfortunate. Not as bad as the Alibaba guy, though. Wonder how he's doing today. Alibaba got wrecked. Facts. Next time I'm not effing leaving. I mean, it's not the wrong play to cover when you're getting wrecked, but, you know, eventually it does come down if you can stay solvent, which a lot of people can't. Even myself, you know, like 100%, I'm onto there. Anyway, so let me share with you guys what I did today. Yeah, clown on myself. So, life. Talked about this one yesterday. The average was $6.50. I averaged in again, brought it to about $7. And if we take a look at the life chart. So what happened was, pre-market, it came back down to 10. And then what happens? We have some more price upgrades. We had Oppenheimer and someone else upgrade. I forgot who, but we had two more upgrades. That pushed the stock up. And at 11.50, I was like, oh, hell no. This is looking really, really, really bad. It really looked like it could squeeze in the regular trading session. I've seen this before. It happened with Neuro. So at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm out of here. Screw this. And yeah, I covered at 11.50 or 11.40-ish. And it comes back down to 9. So, yep. I covered for a, like 60% loss or something like that. It was almost $5,000. It was disgusting. Super, super disgusting. And I'm not too upset about it because, it's not the end of the world. But I'm more upset with myself because I didn't cover yesterday after the price upgrades. I thought I could escape for break even, and I ended up being down 60%. So I should have just taken a small loss yesterday as soon as the price targets came out. The price upgrades. Sorry about the siren, guys. Gonna talk over it. But yeah, I should have taken a couple $100 loss, and now I'm down almost 5K. So totally my fault. For some reason, I thought I could escape. I escaped the other day on ISEE, so I thought I could escape this one pretty easily. Nope, they trapped me, and should have covered earlier. But yeah, totally my fault. I take responsibility. Clown on me. And clown on me for dumping near the high. I mean, I went up to 13. But yeah, clown on me for not holding, which I wouldn't have done anyway, because, I'm not screwing with these hedge funds. But pure manipulation. You already know. He covered? Dump it. You already know. Happens that this was holding a small short position, and this happened, so glad, I guess. Oh, on HUT. Hey, congratulations, Ikaria. So, nice little gain there. Hope that, negates some of this red here, the bloodbath. Congratulations, man. What's up, Joe? Appreciate you for being here, as always. The company is losing money, and it's a gap up on the chart. FCEL, a short seemed like the thing to do. Well, I didn't actually see the chart, but let's take a look at that. Yeah, small gap up. Actually, I did look at this real quick. So, looks like pretty decent play, man. I wouldn't hold it for too long, though. Maybe a day or two or something like that. Personally, not financial advice. But good luck to you, man. Glad you're up, and hope it works out for you. Joe, I wanted to grab a few puts on FCEL, but missed the opportunity because I was at work. Damn, those would have printed pretty nicely, huh? Yeah, that really sucks, man. A lot of missed opportunities here today. Yeah, I feel you, dude. Sucks, but hey, at least it's not red. So it could be a lot worse. Sakari, I was expecting that you'd held. Normally I would hold, but I know who I'm up against, this time. I'm up against the hedge funds. Gotta be humble. I know that's a game I can't win. So it was my mistake for not cutting sooner. I should have cut sooner yesterday, as soon as the upgrade started coming out. So, like I said, I'm not upset about the money per se. I'm just upset at myself for not handling the trade better. Because I definitely could have avoided a lot more damage. But, I thought it was a good play at first. The hedge funds came in out of nowhere, and I thought I could escape, and I couldn't. So, I get what I get. Can I do a quick chart on SDC, please? Sure, Smile Direct Club. That's been a pretty hot one lately. Sure, we'll do that in 1 second. Chasing HUT for some scalping on the downside. Yeah, gotta keep an eye on HUT. Dang, I should have kept my eye on this one. I did not see this drop. On what, Marvin? On Life? I don't know, man. That was playing with fire there. I know you guys said you wanted to go short yesterday, and I probably would have said no to that, but it would have worked. In it another time for 9:30, covering around 8:50. Did it hit 8:50 yet? It's getting down there. Wow. Yeah, it's going timber. Holy crap, look at that. Crazy. So it might come down to 850. Life. Yeah, see, you would have bought in at 10 around there. Cause, or shorted at 10. And then it would have went to 13. And it would have taken some diamond balls to hold through that 30%. But it would have paid off for a nice 10% gain there. Anyway, so besides life, I was in NNVC. Shorted at 480 this morning. And at one point, I was up over 300. And at the end of the day, strong close. And I ended up covering at 480 for break even. And now it's back down below 470 in the post market. So again, clown on me. I could have made a couple $100 there if I just held that one. But I got stopped out at break even. But the one thing I did make money on is PROG. Progeny. I shorted this morning at 115 and covered at 102. So made over 10% there. So that was the one thing that was successful for me today. So, you know, makes up a little bit for for the ass whooping I took today. But yeah, overall, this was, well, I guess yesterday and today combined was definitely the worst days I've had in a while. You know, like I said, I've been on a winning streak. I've been getting pretty spoiled. So, pretty humbling here. I'll make it back, no problem. But pretty upset with myself, not so much at the money. But anyway, yeah, that's what I did today. Hope it wasn't too bad for you guys, as it was for me. What's up, Nor? Appreciate you for being here, as always. What's going on with Hut right now? It apparently just had an offering. So the price is going timber. That's usually what happens when there's an offering. So yeah, offering, the shares get diluted and it goes timber. So hope you're not in there, Nor. But appreciate you for being here, man. And for everyone who came in late, could you please hit the like button? I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Hey, where's Low Roller? It's like the second day he's not in here. That's, I think that's a first. Anyway. Cool. So let's take a look at the watch list now. Oops. Alright, the Dow Jones finishes down 0.84%. The Nasdaq finishes down 0.33%, and the S&P 500 finishes down 0.57%. And all I see is red here. A lot of red. So, yeah, really nasty day. Let's see what's going on. So, we got Airbnb is actually up 1.86%. We got AMC down 8.5%, and we'll talk about this one today. AMD's up 0.9%. ANY down 8.62%. ATER down 39%, and we'll talk about this one first. We're doing ATER first, then AMC second. Yeah, Alibaba getting wrecked, down 3.81%. Good. Bank of America down 2.69%. Nice. BlackBerry down 4.11%. They got DoorDash down 2.55%. DD down 2.54%. Discovery down 3%. Holy crap. Got Express down 5.23%. GME's down 2.05%. And Robinhood is down 1.43%. So it looks like there's a lot of red here, but the only things that are like really red are the memes, which is the big stories today. Got cost down 4.9%. Lyft down 2.53%. Got Marathon down 2.56%. MMAT down 3.75%. I got 3 more days on those till those expire in the money, and I'm going to get called away. So I'm going to be done bag holding MMAT in 3 days, finally. I wanted it at 9, but I should have just went for it, but good stuff, my guy, because we all know that Ocugen is going BitConnect. Oh, Zakara, did you end up making that move on Ocugen? Well, yeah. That would have been the right move. Ocugen will never go BitConnect. No, it's a pump and dump. You know, it pumps and it on news, and then it dumps right back down, then goes right back up and right back down. It's a good swing trading stock. I'm not sure about holding, but swing trade for sure. RIP SPRT. Yep, looks like it's done, but we'll take a look at that. We'll discuss that later on. Looks like my MMAT bag holding days are coming to an end too. I can't wait. We're free. We're free from the bags. Some of us, at least. Alright, what else here? Moderna up 1.9%. Interesting. MicroStrategy down 3.77%. Match down 2.87%. Microvision down 3.62%. Naked down 3.36%. Netflix down 2%. Neo down 1.3%. And Ocugen, we'll discuss this one fourth today. That's down 8.82%. What else we got here? We got Playboy down 5.13%. Palantir is up 1.66%. Peloton down 2.7%. Roblox down 2.74%. Sundial Growers down 4.22%, almost 420. Virgin Galactic down 1.07%, and SPRT, which we'll discuss fifth today, down 38.22%. Got Tilray down 4%, so it looks like cannabis getting hit pretty hard today. Uber down 2.65%. So ride sharing down. Viacom, oh my god, Viacom down 3.59%. And Verpax Pharma, that's down 37%. I showed it that at like 15. Now it's at 6. Amazing. Anything else here? Got Wynn Resorts. That's down 11%. What the hell is going on there? XCLA down 4.13%. That's pushing $2 again. Good thing I didn't go for it. And then we got Zoom down 3%. So, yeah, overall, a lot of red here. Pretty nasty day for the stock market. But again, it seems like the things that only got hit really, really hard are the memes for the most part. So, everything else, not too bad. But, yeah, overall, still pretty rough day here. So, hope it wasn't too bad for you guys. You guys are legends of MMAT. Yeah, a lot of people are. there's still probably a lot of people who, that are in at like 15, 10, something like that. I'm in at 5, so not too bad. But a lot of people bought the top. So they're going to be back holding for a long, long time. But, fortunately, me and Joe can escape. Pump it, dump it, dump it. Exactly. Pump it, pump it, pump it. He sold, pump it, pump it, pump it. He bought, dump it, dump it, dump it. You already know. People are saying that SDC is going to be the next squeezer. I think how to make sense, but we will see. Legendary bag holder. Yep. Give Ocugen the clown plus dumpster plus they bought. All right. Clown. Dumpster. They bought. Dump it, dump it, dump it. The meme market. Oh, that's right. We got to look at Smile Direct Club. Totally forgot about that. Sorry, Mitchell. And this one, I remember Smile Direct Club even being, it wasn't like that talked about, but I remember seeing this even back in the GME days in January. This was one of the highest shorted stocks. So this potentially could squeeze for sure. As far as I know, there's still some pretty strong short interest here. If you just ran really shorted any stock today, you probably would have made money. Yeah, you could have went blindfolded and picked something and probably would have made money going short. Except if you're me, and you decide to short life. Sharif Mansour. They sank everything today. Oh, think you mean guh. Yep, really nasty day. But hope it wasn't too bad for you, man. And I don't think I've seen you here before, so thank you for joining. Welcome. I think this current price is fair market value even without the squeeze. For what? Oh, for Smile Direct? It looks pretty good. Well, we'll get to this in just a second. Are you there, Daddy? Had me rolling. Anyone else catch that? No, I'm not quite. What are you referring to? What did we miss? I missed it at least. I'm gonna go drunk, get drunk, see you tomorrow. All right, Mitchell. Well, I was gonna do Smile Direct Club. I totally forgot. So if you want to stick around for just a second. But yeah, looks pretty bullish right now. I think this gap filled. Yeah, this gap just filled. Barely filled and came right back down today. But overall, looks pretty bullish. This is near a relative low. The low is 460, and this is at 576, so not a bad price. Can't really go wrong here buying in if you want to hold long term, but maybe you can get a better price in the short term. But yeah, it looks pretty bullish to me. Double gap down. Well, I guess it's a single gap down now. Looks like a possible cup and handle in the making. So, yeah, couldn't blame me if you want to go long here. Looks pretty good to me. And I'm not exactly sure what the short interest is, but I know this always had big short interest, and it is starting to catch, momentum on social media past couple of trading sessions. So, yeah, not financial advice, but this current price, 576, not a bad entry. But you might be able to get it for lower, maybe even 5 if you hold off a little bit. Derek Pollock, SDC has been up on short interest top 5 in the last week. Yep. It's trending on StockTwit, so maybe this will be the next one. Can't say for sure. We'll have to see. Hopefully, though. Hope for you guys. My options destroyed. Is this what to expect for the rest of the week? Well, I wish I could tell you, dude. Sharif. Hopefully not. It shouldn't be this bad. Today was really, really bad. But overall, you know, the past 2 weeks, it's been pretty bearish in the market. So, it should reverse pretty soon. You know, this can't keep up forever. But yeah, past 2 weeks been pretty rough. So I wouldn't expect it for the rest of the week. I mean, you should expect it. You should be prepared for anything. But I don't think it's gonna be, you know, red for the next 3 days. It's been pretty rough already. So it should reverse pretty soon. Bought 4,500 shares of it. We'll see. Well, I hope you got in at a pretty good price, Mitchell. Yeah, I would say like anything 550 or lower is a pretty good price. So can't really go too wrong here. So seems like a pretty good play. Hope that works out for you, man. If I can get it at 5, maybe under, I would like that. Yeah, I would say 550, but 5 definitely a really good price. 40%? Yeah, that is a lot. Wow. Not like GME a lot, but that is still a lot. 40%. 571, so you bought around this price. Yeah, not a bad price. You know, you shouldn't lose money here. I mean, maybe in the short term, but as long as you hold, you know, you should be able to get rid of any bags eventually, if you are holding bags. So, it looks pretty good to me, man. 1010 says, pretty much Sharif. Lots of options expiring Friday. Triple witching. Right, the triple witching. Totally forgot about that. That'll be interesting. Nor I watched SEC question answer. Are you their daddy? Was definitely unexpected, weird, hilarious. Is that what happened? What, some they were like had a press conference with the SEC or something? that does sound pretty funny. I got to see that now. I didn't watch that, so thanks for bringing that up, guys. I got to take a look at that later. All right, Mitchell. Thanks for stopping in. Have fun, man. See you tomorrow. Okay. So that's the stock market. Let's get to crypto now. And while we're at it, let's see if there's any post-market action going on here. Nope. No post-market action. Okay. I was thinking about shorting Apple yesterday at 150, but I don't hit the button. Probably should have. I did see it. Did it? I see you still going down for a bit. Apple. Well, I mean, I would never short Apple myself. But it does look kind of bearish here. It looks like a head and shoulders is forming. There's one shoulder, here's the head, and it looks like another shoulder forming here. So it does look kind of bearish right now. So not a bad play, if you ask me. But personally, I wouldn't do it. But this does look pretty bearish in the short term. For anyone that wants to read more on triple witching. Didn't we just have one of those like a couple of months ago? I remember it wasn't too long ago we just had one. But I totally forgot about that. So thanks for bringing it up, 1010. Kari says, welcome to my world, but puts on AMD though. Yeah, shorting or buying puts on these blue chip tech stocks could pay off pretty big, but a little bit risky. So, too much risk for my liking, but hope it works out for you guys. Yeah, Apple looks pretty good right now, I will say. Look, chart looks pretty bearish. All right, back to crypto. All right, so here's crypto. That is up 2.72% today. So hopefully this offsets some of the stock market losses. So let's take a look here. We got Bitcoin up 4.21%, almost 420. That's pushing 47K again. Ether up 3%. Cardano down 2.2%. Binance up 1.73%. XRP up 1%. So Lana getting slammed here. That's down 9.62%. But it ran up so high, so seems like some healthy pullback. Polkadot up 6.5%. Dogecoin up 0.5%. Uniswap up 10.7%. Chainlink up 7.58%. Got Bitcoin Cash up 3.65%. Avalanche is down 3.85%, but still up 38% for the week. And Algorand down 11.73%, but still up 64% for the week. Tron is up 11%. So, looks like a pretty good day for crypto. Not too much red, and I didn't see any, like, big red, so let's take a look here. Yeah, a lot of green. Got eCash up 29%. CRV, I have no idea what that is, but that's up 25%. AAVI up 20%. SushiSwap, Perp, Flow, Compound, Quant, Tron, Elron, Uniswap. A lot of these in double digits. Hedera Hashgraph. A lot of green here. See the red. Yeah, the red's not too bad. Worst thing is Algorand, Phantom, and Solana. Those are all double digits, then everything else is not that bad. Not even too much red here. Yeah, so a lot of green, a lot of big green, and not too much red. And the stuff that is red didn't really go down too much. So yeah, overall, pretty good day for the crypto market. That is much needed because the stock market was really rough today. So yeah, hope the crypto offset some of your losses in the stock market today, guys. And I got about 2.5 weeks or 1.5 weeks on my Bitcoin options expiring at 50K. So at least I got that going for me. By the way, thoughts on AMD in the near short term? We could take a look at that right now, Sicaria. Created.com. Thanks for being here again, man. Appreciate you. Welcome back. How's it going? You called ANY. Have to give it to you on that one. Keep up the good work. Hey, really appreciate that, man. I pretty much called all these meme stocks. I've been saying, careful, guys. This ain't gonna last forever. And I got a bunch of BBIG haters because the apes really like that stock. But yeah, I just try to be objective. I'm telling you guys the truth. People don't want to hear it's going down, but I'm like, hey, I'm just reading the graph. But anyway, glad you like the show, man, and thanks for being back. What's up, Kingpin? Thoughts on AMC? We're gonna go over that second today, so if you want to stick around for a little bit, we'll get to that pretty soon. But thank you guys for joining the show today. And for everyone who came in late, can you please hit the like button? I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so we'll do a quick look at AMD, then we'll get into the analysis. We'll do ATER and then AMC. All right, let's switch back to TD here. Let me just quickly take a look at some aftermarket action. Life is pulling back. Damn. So yeah, look, I covered NNVC. Covered NNVC at 480, and now it's down to 455. Of course. Of course. Clown on me. Clown on me. Clown, clown, clown. Of course. Never fails. Ugh. Oh well. Should have held to the aftermarket. Oh well. Alright, AMD. So, short-term AMD. Honestly, I couldn't really tell you. It's pretty neutral here. Kind of hard to read this graph. RSI is at 49, and this could be like a cup and handle here. Might be some healthy pullback. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if it's gonna keep going down. So honestly, I probably wouldn't do it, man. I think there are probably better opportunities. Yeah, I'm not so sure this is gonna keep pulling back. This might actually be like near the bottom. So I personally wouldn't go for it, but definitely could keep pulling back, but I wouldn't do it just because it's AMD. You know, this is a pretty good stock, so I don't like betting against stuff like this. So I hope that answers your question, Sicaria. Maybe not what you wanted to hear, but yeah, Apple looks better than this one right now on the short side. I really should have did that short on Apple though, but I got scared and started thinking of it. What if it bounces on me? Good. Yeah, man. Scared money don't make money. That's how it goes. So next time you gotta put your money in there. Not financial advice, but you gotta listen to your instincts. Gotta pull the trigger on it. Thanks, man. We'll put a tight stop on it. Yeah, maybe 100. Oh, to the upside, you mean? Yeah, maybe maybe like 115. Stop. Looks like there's some pretty strong resistance there. I think there's maybe a little bit more room to the downside, but at the current moment, I wouldn't do it either. I think you're talking about AMD, Marvin. Yeah, a little bit too risky for my liking. All right. All right, so let's do it, guys. Today we got AMC, nope, ATER, AMC, BBIG, OCGN, and SPRT. All right, let's do it. So here is ATER Aterian. This finishes at $10.96 today. That is down 39.04%. Derek, JCS is moving aftermarket. Read something about special dividend for $3.50 a share. You have until September 30th to buy in. Okay. Well, sounds like another MMAT / Torchlight situation. You know, that might pump the stock. And if we've seen what happens with these special dividend stocks historically, they usually pump and dump. So, you know, if you want to buy in here, ride the wave up, that's fine. But you got to hit the sell button eventually, because it's probably going timber eventually. Pays in October. So, yeah, honestly, I would expect it to run up from now until a little before September 30th. And then I expect people to start taking profits, sell the news. So, it could be a good idea to buy in here, not financial advice, and then ride it up, hit the sell button before everyone else does. Sounds like a short come September 30th. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I'm thinking. MMAT Torchlight 2.0. Nice for a short around 1150. Well, let's take a look at JCS real quick. $11.50. Yeah, that would be all-time high. So, and that would look like a cup and handle. So yeah, I would say 11.50 does look like a pretty good price. So if this holds, it's gonna double gap. That's gonna be something. Interesting. Got to keep an eye on this. T2 then shorted September 28th. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So, yeah, thank you guys for bringing this up. Thank you, Derek. Got to keep an eye on this. Looks like it could be a good upcoming short opportunity. And maybe long right now. Probably already missed it, though. Oh my god, what is this on the daily? What about it on the daily? Alright, back to this. Alright, let's restart. So here is ATER Aterian. This finishes at $10.96 today. That is down 39.04%. Okay. So, really, really nasty day for this stock today, as for all of the meme stocks. But this one got hit the hardest. This and support. So, so this stock has been trending the past 2 weeks. Hasn't really picked up strong social media sentiment until the past few trading sessions. But this has been low-key squeezing all the way from $3 to almost $20, which it, yeah, to 19, which it hit yesterday. And if you guys recall, I've been saying that it's a little difficult to tell where it's going in the short term, and that either way you go, it's going to be a gamble, long or short. And that there's going to be extreme price action either way. And I believe I said that it appears like we did have a cup and handle here, and it looks like the top of the cup filled, or was about to fill. And then I predicted this to go back to 1150 to complete the handle, because 1150 is halfway between 20 and 3. So I predicted this to come back to at least 1150 to form the handle, and I'll admit I didn't expect it to come back down this fast. But it came back and blew right past 1150 today. So yeah, I've been right on ATER up to this point. I said that it was likely to keep running, probably going to fill the gap, probably going to fill the cup, probably going to fill the top of the cup at 19 or 20 and pull back to 1150, and I've been pretty accurate so far. But yeah, no specific news or anything to justify this price action today. Probably just due to the overall market being down today and a lot of apes taking profits and panic selling. So let's analyze this with the new information we have today. So like I said, I predicted this to pull back to 1150 to form a handle, which it did. And now I expect some consolidation. Well, actually. So right now, either two things can happen. Either this can start to consolidate, which usually happens in a cup and handle, and then after consolidation, it usually breaks out to the upside again. Now, how long this will consolidate for, I can't say, but usually that's what happens in a cup and handle. The top of the cup fills, the handle forms, consolidation, and then breakout. Sorry about the sirens, guys. We'll continue after this passes. 1 second. Typical trading at around 650 since May. Add in 350. Anything above 10 is too much for me. Want to go long? Are you in this right now? 10-10? If you are thinking short, keep that 10 level in mind. On ATER? I don't know, man. A little bit too early to tell right now. You might have already missed the opportunity going short. But we'll keep analyzing this. Sunny, Samra, BBIG, and ATER were on clearance today. Hope you loaded up also. Well, I mean, personally, I don't have any position in these meme stocks. But I know you're pretty big on BBIG. I don't know about ATER. And by the way, dude, I don't hate you, man. I appreciate you for being here and, watching my videos. So, sorry if we got out to a little rough start there. But I want you to be here and watch my videos, dude. So, I appreciate you for being here, man. And I respect your opinion. But we'll get to BBIG. Could be a good buying opportunity for sure, though. But we'll get to that later on. Derek got out at 17 because I don't think it's going to pop again right now. Might be a good move, dude. Yeah, it topped out. It looks like it topped out at 19, so 17. That would be selling near the top. So, yeah, congratulations, man. Hope you made some pretty fat indies there. Wouldn't that make him not an ape? Wouldn't that make who not an ape? Not sure who you're talking about, Nor. I agree. 1150 looking like a good entry to the short side. You guys talking about Aterian? Or JCS? I think you guys talking about JCS. Yeah, we got to keep an eye on GCS. All right, JCS, yeah. Yeah, you guys talking about JCS. Yeah, we got to keep an eye on that. Looks pretty good right now. Sonny, the pullback on ATER was completely normal and expected. Well, it might not be over yet, so we'll have to see. I mean, it was definitely expected. Some pullback. I don't think anyone can say how far it's going to pull back, and I don't think anyone expected it to pull back this much in one day. So for sure, some pullback was expected, but it may not be done yet. So I got to keep an eye on that, and we'll see, and we'll analyze it in just a second. I hold my AMC. Everything else is for profit. Yeah, honestly speaking, diamond hands is not the way. You got to hit the sell button. That's where the most tendies are, when you hit the sell button. Diamond hands work sometimes, but actually, you got to know when. You got to have your good entries, your good entry, and your good exit. Buy low, sell high. Yeah, Sonny. I'm more of a technical trader, so I'm just reading what I see on the chart. As for the DD, honestly, I haven't done too much of it, so you guys probably know a lot more about it than I do. But I'm just reading, the technicals, which is more for the short term, and it's only half the equation. So you might be totally right on the DD, but I'm just really focusing more on the technical part here. %, didn't expect 40, and I could even flip short no shares, and the premium on the puts was sky high. No shares and premium on puts were sky high. So yeah, it sounds like a missed opportunity. But yeah, JCS looks like it could be shaping up to be a good opportunity. May not be done pumping yet, so got to see how high that pumps up. But yeah, get ready, guys, for the short. Not financial advice. Didn't think it would pull back that much in just a single day either, but in retrospect, it went up crazy amount in a single day also. It was also a beast, and a pullback was needed. Yeah, and a lot of it had to do with the overall market coming down too, so. Yeah, we'll have to see where it goes. But we'll get to all of those stocks. Anyway, back to ATR. So yeah, one thing that can happen is the cup and handle, the handle successfully forming, which it looks like it did, consolidation and the breakout. Now, the next thing that can happen is the handle rejects, the cup and handle rejects, and this doesn't consolidate, and this will just go into straight free fall. So can't really tell which one it's going to be right now. But it's looking pretty bearish in the short term, I would say. Probably not going to see this run above 12 for a little bit, I would say. Anyway. So let's do some support and resistance here. All right. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 1170, and 1050. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be, it's actually not 1170, 1185, 1330, 1480, 1650, 1830, 1975, 2175, 2280, 24, 2560, 2670, 2870, 3030, 3190, 3280, 3415, 3590, 37, 3830, 3965, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 4630, 4765, and then the all-time high, $49. Let me zoom in here. All right. Waiting for this damn fire truck to pass. 1 second, guys. Never mind. Okay. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 1050, 950, 865, 8 dollars, 740, 680, 560, $4, and then the low of $3. So right now with this current price, $11, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. And the RSI is currently at 57, so major pullback on the RSI. This is now a little bit above average, but right around where it's supposed to be. And this did 104 million in volume today. Very significant volume day. Second biggest ever after yesterday. So this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay. So as I just mentioned, this does appear like the cup complete and now the handle complete. So now this is either going to consolidate and break out eventually again, or it's going to free fall. So I can't really say which one it's going to be. We'll probably find out pretty soon within the next few days. But I would say that it's definitely not a good idea to go long here. I mean, it could be if this does start to consolidate. But I would hold off for right now. Maybe a couple of days and see where the price action goes. And if it starts to catch some support and starts to consolidate, then I would say you can start to build a position. And if you're... What's with these damn sirens today? Um, okay. And you can watch this, and if it does not catch support and it keeps free falling to the downside, then you should probably hold off for a lot longer. Then you should probably hold off for longer, and you should be able to get a much better price. Who knows? This might come back to 5. So yeah, I think going long here isn't really the best play. I mean, you could load up right now. I would support loading up right now, but it's probably not going to go back up for a little bit. So if you're willing to hold, then sure, go long. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice. It's not the greatest entry, $11. Like I said, it may already be done right here. It may start to consolidate and break out again. And if that's the case, you're not going to make too much money. But if this does continue to free fall to the downside, then you can make some decent money. Can't say how much because I don't know how far it's going to fall. But going short here is a decent play. You missed out on the fat tendies already. You know, you missed out on 39% of value right here today. But there does appear to be some downside to go. So I would support going short. I think there is some money to be made here, but it's definitely not the best play. It's an okay play, but there are definitely better plays out there. But still some decent money to be made, so I would support that. So, congratulations. Oh, my bad. Excuse me. So, sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. If you're still up, consider taking profits. Not financial advice, but this could go pretty bad. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ATER Aterian. HUT coming back up. Probably a better short entry for tomorrow. You're still going to short after it went down so much? I mean, it'll probably go down a little bit more, but you missed out on the fat tinnies already. But probably some decent, some okay money to be made there. So hope that works out for you, Zakaria. Derek, I do a lot of DD, but I watch this every day for graphing and price points. Just first time texting and using my phone. Oh, appreciate that, man. Yeah, I didn't know you attend a lot, so yeah, glad you're active now and chatting. Really appreciate that. Keep it up, man. Every day I listen on my TV, and you have tons of action with fire truck around your place. Yeah, everything. I live in New York City on a 4-way intersection. So yeah, near hospitals. So yeah, fire trucks, ambulances, police cars, motorcycles, everything on this street. I'm trying to get out of here pretty soon. I can't take it anymore. It didn't used to be this bad, but yeah, New York's getting pretty bad with the noise. I gotta trying to get out of here soon. But I appreciate you guys for putting up with that. It really pisses me off. There are a lot of people holding BBIG and ATER since many bought in higher than the current prices. However, you don't lose until you sell. So my advice is be patient, like most things. Yeah, Sonny. I mean, that is a strategy. You know, here we're really more about. You know, personally, I'm a day trader, and some people here, the people here seem to be more like swing traders. You know, this isn't really like we don't really discuss like long-term holding here, but no doubt, you know, eventually it will go back up. So if you're willing to hold it and average down, eventually it will come back up. So that is one strategy, but you know, the strategy I prefer is to buy low, sell high, short high, sell low. I'm not a big fan of holding, you know. I like to get in and get out, but you know, it depends on how you play it. But I mean, that's definitely a winning strategy if you got time to spare. Covered initial position, then back in earlier, just after the covered initial position, then back in earlier just after the offering. Okay. So you did make on the offering, and now you're just going Chad mode. All right, man. Awesome. Congratulations, Zakaria. Happy for you. All right, next one, AMC. Okay, here's AMC. This finishes at $47.30 today. That is down 8.49%. Okay. So, again, the meme stock's getting hit pretty hard today, and AMC included. But this one wasn't too bad, all things considered. I mean, 8.5% is pretty bad, but for AMC, that's really not the worst thing in the world. And compared to some of the other meme stocks that got hit today, you know, ATER and Support, this could be a lot worse. But still pretty bad day today. Still a huge red candle. So again, no specific news or anything to justify this price action today. Probably just the overall market sentiment and the apes profit taking and panic selling. So let's analyze this. So it looks like we have a possible cup and handle in the making here. Top of the cup appears to be either 58 or, well, top of the cup appears like it could either be 58, 55, or 52-ish. So multiple possible tops of the cup here, but the bottom appears to be $29. So that currently could be a bullish or bearish indicator depending on where you think the top of the cup is. If you think the top was 52, then this would currently be a bearish indicator. And if you think it's above 52, if you think it's 55 or 58, then this would currently be a bullish indicator, because that would mean that the cup has not topped out yet, and there's still room to the upside to go. But if you think it's 52, then, you know, it hit that yesterday and today, and that would mean that the handle is likely to start to form. So that's why if you think the top is 52, then this would currently be a bearish indicator. Okay. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 47.75 and 44.50. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 47.75, 51, 55.15. Well, I guess we'll just call it 55. 55, 58, 62, 35, 65, 68.70, and then the all-time high 72.62. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 44.65, 42, 40, 37.50, 35, 32, 29, 26, 2040, 1730, 1650, and then 14. And there is a bunch of support below 14, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Shouldn't be too relevant. I'm trying to get my bankroll to 25K to day trade. Started with 2,500 at 7K now. One day I lose a lot, not being able to get in and get out. Well, first of all, Derek, awesome dude. Really happy for you. Yeah, I understand it. It sucks you can't day trade it, unless you have 25K, because you don't have unlimited trades. But that's pretty impressive so far. 2,500 to 7K, you almost 2 times already. That's pretty impressive in itself. Not sure how long it took to get there, but that's awesome, dude. Congratulations on that. So from 7K to 25K, that's definitely possible within, if you do it really well, you can get there within maybe a year, I would say. So that's awesome, dude. So, it's a slow grind. You just got to grind away, grind every day, make a little bit of money. You're going to lose money, but you got to make more than you lose. And, eventually it starts adding up pretty quick. So it sounds like you're doing really well already. So just keep at it, dude. And you'll be there in no time. Malik Wilcott, please cover ATER call options. What about the call options? I already did ATER if you want to rewind. But what specifically about the call options do you want me to cover? Not sure what you're talking about. So please specify a little more, and I'd be happy to answer your question. Mad Dog, SPRT analysis. What will GREE open up at tomorrow? Well, we are going to get to SPRT. We're doing that last. We're on AMC right now, so it might be a little bit before we get there. But if you want to stick around or, come back later or hit the playback, we will discuss SPRT pretty soon. YOLO all on Clover. LMAO. That's a great way to blow your bankroll. No, I would not recommend YOLOing all in on Clover. I mean, maybe a percentage, but no, don't be an ape. Don't be a crayon eating ape. Could work out, but you're going to blow your whole bankroll. You got to restart. What's a good strike price and a good goal for ATER for where it's going? Well, I mean, honestly, that's pretty hard to tell. But as for do I think it will spike again? You can rewatch when I already analyzed ATER, but I said probably not in the short term. It's probably either going to consolidate for a little bit and then break out again, or it's going to keep going to the downside. So, I mean, it definitely will spike again, but I do think it's going to be a little bit before we see some big movement to the upside. And personally, this may be a biased answer, but personally, whenever I play options, I go for leaps, I don't like FDs. I don't like going for anything less than 6 months out. And, I like the strike price to be reasonable. So, I wouldn't go for anything less than March 2022. As for the strike, I can't really say, but if you want to go for calls right now, you should probably hold off, I would say, for a little bit and see where the price action, see where it catches some support. It's just hard to tell right now, because the graph is all over the place. But yeah, if you want, you could just rewind a little bit. And I said, I think you should hold off right now. and wait for a better entry in ATER. And right now the IV is pretty high anyway, so probably don't want to buy in options at this very moment because, yeah, IV is probably a little bit too high right now, and you're going to get IV crushed on that. So wait till that comes down as well. Yeah, the IV is like, you know, over 100% right now, even for the leaps. So I would chill on the options right now. Hold off till the price comes down and the IV comes down. All right, back to AMC. Forgot the hell I was just saying. What did I say last about this? Oh, I think I did the support and resistance. Okay. So the RSI is at 57 right now, so a little above average, but right around where it's supposed to be. And this did 66 million in volume today. That's actually below average. Interesting. I mean, it's not that much below average, but this sell-off today may be a fluke. That is pretty interesting. So I would not say that the sell-off is confirmed by the volume. This may be a fluke here. Maybe not, but it does look pretty odd to me. Okay. So, as I just mentioned, it looks like we have this possible cup and handle here. And the very highest this top should go is $58. So, I think if you want to go long right here, it's probably not the best idea. I'm not going to say don't do it because it still could keep going to the upside, but I don't think there's too much more upside potential. This may have already topped out at 52. Or it may keep going to 55 or 58. But this really doesn't have too much more upside potential to go. Probably, probably 20% at max to hit 58. 10% to hit 52, and it already topped out. 10% to hit 55. And if you think the top is 52, then it already topped out. And it's starting to pull back to form the handle. So I'm not going to say don't go long here, but personally I wouldn't do it because there's not too much upside potential. And I think the risk isn't really worth the reward at this point. So if you do want to go long, I would support it. But I would say if this does hit 55 or 58, please hit the sell button. I really don't think it's going to go above that. So yeah, personally, I wouldn't do it. I don't think there's too much more room to the upside. But if you guys want to do it, then I support it. Just be very careful. I don't think it's going to run that much higher. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, that could be a pretty good play. A little risky right here, so personally I wouldn't do it, and I wouldn't short meme stocks in general. That's risky in itself. But if 52 was in fact the top, then it's already pulling back. 52. So let me do some quick math. Uh, 32, 33, 16 and a half. Okay. So if 52 was the top, then this should pull back to around 35.5 for the handle to complete. So that is a good ways down. Yeah, so if this is going to pull back to 35.5, then that's about 10% to the downside. 20%, my bad. That's about 20% to the downside. So a lot of tendies to be made there. And even if this does run to the upside, like I said, it's not going to go too much higher. So at this current price, 47.30, really not a bad entry. This may be the top. And even if it's not, the top isn't too much higher. So can't really go too wrong entering here, going short. But if you want, you can wait for 55 or 58. But yeah, either here or higher. Those are really good entries going short. So I think going short is a pretty good play here. I would support it. But just be aware, you know, this is a meme stock. This is AMC, so very unpredictable. Anything can happen. Not likely it's going to squeeze, but possible. So there still is risk involved. So if you do want to go short, be aware of what you're getting yourself into. But yeah, sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. Consider taking profits if you're up. Not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is AMC. Derek. I'm not sure what... I think Marvin uses Webull. But I would recommend using IBKR, Interactive Brokers. Because they give you short shares when no one else has them. And you can trade in the pre-market and the post-market. 4 a.m. You can get in at 4 a.m. And you can trade all the way till 8 p.m. And it's more like for professionals and day traders. And the only bad thing is you have to pay commissions on it, where you don't have to pay, you know, other brokerages. But I think it's worth it. It's not too much. It's like it's like 0.005 cents a share or something like that. And yes, you do need margin to short on any brokerage. But if you want, you know, go check out IBKR. I have a referral link in the description. You would get 1% on all your money that you deposit, and I get $200, so it's a win-win. So yeah, check out IBKR if you want, dude. I think that's what I use, and I think it's the best brokerage, especially when it comes to shorting and day trading. All right, BBIG. Okay, here is BBIG, Vinco Ventures. This finishes at $7.95 today. That is down 17.1%. Okay, so yet again, we have another meme stock that got hit pretty hard today. Probably due to the overall market sentiment and just from the apes taking profits and panic selling. But yeah, this was number one trending on StockTwits for the past week. This stock had a lot of momentum behind it. It was looking really, really strong. But the past 3 days, we've gotten some big red candles. So maybe the momentum is over and the squeeze has been squoze. Don't know yet. But I will say it does appear like a lot of apes are taking their profits from here and support and going into ATER now. Yeah, seems like they're going into ATER and CEI. So it may be done. Don't know yet. Anyway, let's analyze this. Is this a gap? Can't even see. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so first of all, we have a gap at $3. We have a gap up at $3. So that is a bearish indicator that is telling us that this is likely to come back down to $3 eventually to fill that gap. And that may never fill. Well, we have two gaps, actually. So we have two gap ups, one at $150 and one at $3. So those are bearish indicators. Those are telling us that the price is likely to pull back to fill those gaps. Now, honestly, I don't think the 150 gap is going to fill. It hasn't for a while, and that's a pretty low price. But I do think the $3 gap, has a much better chance of filling. That one's actually kind of realistic. And that may never fill as well, but it's worth mentioning. Gotta keep an eye out for that. You know, it pumped up so fast, and it can come down just as fast. But yeah, double gap up, those are bearish indicators. Okay. Looks like I can draw another one here. Sure, let's just put one right here. Okay. So right now, this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 815 and 765. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 815, 910, 940, $10, $11, $11.90, and then the all-time high, $12.50. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be $7.65, $7, $6.50, $6, and then $5.30. And there is a bunch of support below $5.30, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Shouldn't be too relevant. So right now at this current price, $7.95, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty wide, so expect a significant amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this comes back down to $5.30, the channels start to open up. The channels start to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this comes back down to $5.30. The RSI is currently at 58, so a little above average, but nothing to be concerned about just yet. And this did 69 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay. So honestly, right now to me, this chart looks pretty bearish. Like I said, we have three straight days of big red candles. And it does not appear like it's going to catch any support. It has not caught any support. And it's looking like it's going into straight freefall mode. In the short term, at least. It's really not looking it's really not looking too good for the stock right now. And in addition to that, we have the double gap up, so bearish indicators there, and really no bullish indicators. The only bullish thing that the stock has going for it right now is the strong social media sentiment on StockTwits, and even that is cooling off. So, this stock ran on speculation and momentum, and it appears like the momentum is cooling off for right now, at least. But yeah, all of that combines, this looks pretty bearish to me right now. I do think it's going to continue to free fall in the short term, in the next few trading sessions. So hopefully it catches some support soon and bottoms out and reverses, but not looking good right now. So therefore, if you want to go long, I would not recommend that right now. This is really not a good price for going long. Like I said, it's looking like it's going into free fall still. It's looking like this is still in free fall. So if you go long here, you're probably going to end up catching a falling knife and holding the bag. And you're probably going to end up holding a pretty big bag at that. So yeah, $8, really not a good entry going long. I would not support that. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice. Seems like a pretty decent play. The chart looks pretty bearish. So this should keep pulling back to the downside. I can't say how low it's going to go. And again, at 5:30, this should start to, the price action should slow down pretty significantly. So personally, I think it's a pretty good play to go short here and cash out at 5:30, but it should go lower than that. But I think the fat tendies are made from here, $8 to 5:30. That would be almost 30% in profit there. So a lot of tendies to be made to the downside. And chart looks pretty bearish right now, so all indications are saying that this is going to pull back pretty hard. So I think going short here is a pretty good play. I would support that. Not financial advice. Now I will say that maybe the squeeze has not been squoze just yet, but it does appear like, the major price action to the upside is over. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that, but just be aware, if you do go short here, if this picks up momentum again, the price action could start running it. The price could start running again to the upside pretty fast. Again, not very likely, but possible. So just be aware of that if you want to go short. So, sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. Consider taking profits if you're up right now. Not financial advice, but looks pretty bearish. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is BBIG, Vinco Ventures. BBIG, it huge to stay over $10. The option chain is loaded. Bears want this under 750 by Friday. Might be under 750 by tomorrow, dude. Well, it's running in the aftermarket, but if this keeps up, this looks pretty bearish right now. Might be there by tomorrow, dude. And by bears, it's probably, hedge funds, so can't compete with them with the resources. All right, we got Ocugen and SPRT. And then the Yolos. So almost done here, guys. Ocugen. Yep, I know you're a big fan, Team Crawford. All right. So here is OCGN Ocugen. This finishes at $7.55 today. That is down 8.82%. Okay. So, yet another meme stock that got slammed today. Probably due to the overall market sentiment and just a lot of apes panic selling and taking profits. This one wasn't nearly as bad as some other meme stocks. Only down about 9% today, which is still pretty bad, but, all things considered, it could have been 40%, like some other stocks. So, not the worst thing in the world. Still pretty bad, though. So, yesterday, this popped on some pretty good news about the World Health Organization approving Covaxin for emergency use. So, that was pretty big. But today, it pulls right back. Which honestly is kind of typical for Ocugen. The stock is very news and momentum and speculation based, driven. But I think that today this pulled back more than it should have just because of the overall nasty day in the stock market. Yeah, just because of the overall nasty trading day today. Nasty trading day we had today. But yeah, this is an ape favorite. It has been for a while. It seemed like the hype and the momentum were cooling off for a little bit, but the past few days, it's been trending again. But anyway, let's analyze this. I like Ocugen if the government wasn't in bed with Pfizer and Moderna. They seem to be holding other things back. Yeah, I totally agree, dude. In North America, where this is supposed to be, where Ocugen is supposed to handle Covaxin, I just don't really see it, I see we're fine with Pfizer and Moderna and J&J, and even Moderna and J&J didn't get FDA approved yet, so I don't really see it happening, to be honest, unless some, the C-19 gets really, really bad. But I think we have it pretty under control here in North America, so maybe I'm just being biased, but I don't really see it happening. Tomorrow, World Health Organization will announce approval officially. Bullish run tomorrow. Didn't they already announce approval? Well, anyway, that would be pretty big. Ocugen, greatest swing stock I've been buying today. Never pass a good stock, big red day. Steve Studley. Yeah, I would agree. Personally, I've traded Ocugen a lot. I don't like the stock, but I've swing traded this stock a lot. I've made some pretty good money. Yeah, I think this is a great trade, a great stock to day trade or swing trade. Holding, probably not so much, because this price action is nuts. But for sure, if you're in and out, a lot of tendies to be made on this stock. But I don't really like holding this stock. That's why the founder and eco of Ocugen left Pfizer a long time ago. Was that what's his name? Shanky, the fat guy, the fat Indian guy, Shankar. That's who you're talking about. Apparently, he's the savior. What's up, Chase? No problem about being late, dude. Just happy you could make it. Thank you, man, for being here today. And for everyone who came in late, can you please hit the like button? I'd appreciate that. Thank you. All right, back to this. All right, so let's analyze this. So I did say yesterday. Oops. So I did say yesterday that it looks like we had a cup and handle that filled. Top of the cup would be 865, and the bottom of the cup would be around $7-ish. So I said that if this is in fact a complete cup and handle, if this is in fact a complete cup, then the handle should start to form pretty soon. And just some quick math. This should have pulled back to around. This should pull back to around 750, I would say, to complete the handle here. So it finishes at 755, so this might have been the pullback to complete the handle here. So it looks like my prediction about this cup and handle pulling. So my prediction about the stock pulling back to complete this handle here seems to be correct up to this point. But that would currently be a bearish indicator. That would currently be a neutral to bearish indicator in the short term. Similar to AMC, or was it AMC, or was it ATER? I can't even remember. Let me double check. No, it's ATER. So similar to ATER, oops. So this is similar to ATER, where we have a complete cup and handle. So now either the handle is going to consolidate for a little bit and then break out again, or it's going to go into free fall. But either way, this shouldn't spike in the short term. This should either stay around 750 or pull back. So yeah, currently a neutral to bearish indicator. Okay, so let's do support and resistance here. And let's zoom in. Okay, so right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 775, and 740. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 775, 830, 860, 890, 930, 990, 1030, 1085, $11.35, $12, $12.50, $13, $13.60, $15.85, and then the all-time high, $18.77. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be $7.40, $7, $6.70, $6.35, $6, and then $5.30. And there is a bunch of support below $5.30, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Shouldn't be too relevant. So right now at this current price, $7.55, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized. So expect a decent amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 1360 to the upside, the channel starts to open up and get pretty wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 1360. The RSI is currently at 51, so very average there. So according to the RSI, this current price, $7.55, is right around fair market value. And this did 22 million in volume today, which is below average. So honestly, that's a bit suspicious, a little bit odd. Kind of makes me think that this is a fluke. So this sell-off today was not confirmed by the volume. There's a good chance this was a fluke today. Team Crawford, gotta run real quick. All right, man. Thanks for coming today. Appreciate you, dude. See you soon. Look out for the next big mover, AEI. I did see a little bit of that. A little bit of chatter on stock tweets, but that's not really trending right now. But that's how you make the big tendies. You get in before everyone else, before it becomes big news. Chase, been there since 209, bro. I'm with you on that. Only have 100 shares, but it's making me money on AEI. So, definitely could be the next big runner. So, congratulations to you guys so far. Chase is in at 247. Thanks, man. I really use a lot of time to learn DD and stuff lately. Just starting to feel comfy with early choices. Lost a lot doing dumb things like chasing Torchlight and MMAT like the rest. Oh yeah, dude. Don't know how long you've been watching the show, but we bond a lot here over bag holding MMAT, and I was in at 5, and I'm still bag holding that. So imagine you were in at 20, 15, 10. Oh my god. So yeah, a lot of people in the chat here. A lot of people that watch the show are also bag holding MMAT. But we're doing it together, so it's a bonding experience. Clown for all of us. Okay. $11. Average 11. That's pretty rough, dude. Sorry about that, man. Not financial advice, but maybe you want to sell covered calls on that. That's a good way to average down without actually putting more money in. If you want, you can check out my video. Cash secured puts, covered calls, and the wheel. It's under my playlist. Under how to options. I talk about how to sell options to average down. So that is one way to handle the trade. That's what I've been doing. I've been selling covered calls on MMAT to average down, and now I'm finally gonna get called away this Friday, and I'm gonna be out at break even. Derek, been there, made the mistakes, but now behind, but even now can't nail every time. I take small profit and move on over and over. I don't greed buy, take profits and go. Yeah, that's how you do it. you got to go in with a plan. You go in knowing where you want to exit, and you put in that exit. And if it hits, you get out. If it doesn't, then you probably should just take it and move on. But that's the way to do it. You know, can't get too greedy. You take small gains over and over and over, and it adds up over time. And you know, from time to time, you're going to take a pretty big L, but your small gains should make up for that. That's what got me to keep watching. I made profit, not much, and I dumped. I was in a low $4, kept buying down. MMAT. Are you still in, Steve? MMAT? Yeah, I'm in at 5, but I've been selling covered calls. So, even if I sell at 4, I'll be in the green now. So that's the power of covered calls. So, I should be down like 1,200, but I've been selling covered calls, so I made that money back and more. So I'm selling at 4, and I'm still in the green. So powerful stuff there. All right, anyway, back to this. Okay. So like I said, this appears like a cup has been complete, and now the handle has been complete. So in the short term, this appears like... So in the short term, this chart appears neutral to bearish, but definitely not bullish. Like I said, this is either going to consolidate for a little bit and then break out again. Can't say how long that's going to be. Or this is going to keep pulling back to the downside. But either way, this shouldn't run to the upside in the short term. So, therefore, I think that going long is not a good play here. I would not do that. I don't recommend that. It may actually be a good play. You know, 750 may be where the cup ends, and maybe it will consolidate around here and break out again. So 750 might be a good price going long if you're okay with holding it through consolidation, which personally I wouldn't do. So I guess if you want to buy in here at 750, I can't blame you. I wouldn't be against that, but just understand that it can keep pulling back to the downside, and you could lose a decent amount of money because I don't know how low it can pull back. Yeah, I can't say how low it's going to pull back. And it may be a better choice just to hold off and see how low this goes. Watch the price action. See where it catches some support. And then take a long position. I think that's the better play. So 750 isn't the worst price in the world, but if you hold off, you might be able to get a much better price. So personally, I wouldn't go long here at 750, but I couldn't blame you if you wanted to. I would support that, but I think it's a better play to hold off. Maybe you can get this for 650, maybe even 6. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like an okay play. You know, like I said, this does look neutral to bearish right now, so there's not too much risk involved. You know, this shouldn't go flying to the upside, and you shouldn't get squeezed out or anything. But at the same time, there probably isn't too much money to be made to the downside. Really can't say, because I don't know how much it's going to pull back, or if it's even going to pull back. But you should be able to make a decent amount of money here. So going short would be a low risk, medium reward play, I would say. So not bad at all. So I couldn't blame you if you want to go short here. Personally, I wouldn't do it because it doesn't seem like there's that much money to be made. But like I said, it's pretty low risk, so I can't blame you if you want to do that. So I would support going short here. So, sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. Hang in there. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is Ocugen, OCGN. This is OCGN, Ocugen. Lagging a little bit here. Oh well. I think 530 done. I hope for low to buy more. It will swing up. One of my favorites. Steve, you talking about MMAT or Ocugen? Why am I lagging here? Anyway. Alright, last one, SPRT. And we'll get to the Yolos. Don't know why I'm not getting frames here. Come on. Looks like I'm lagging a little bit here, but we'll just have to go with it. I don't know what's up. Let me try closing this tab. Screw it. We just gotta roll with it. Ocugen. So you want it to pull back to load up? Yeah, man. As long as you hit the sell button, I'm with it. You know, definitely not one I would long-term hold. That's definitely a swing trade. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're out of MMAT at 530. So that's a pretty good price, dude. I mean, it ran to 6 something, but 530, pretty good sell there. So congratulations, man. Happy for you. Yeah, don't know why I'm lagging. Not getting frames here, but we just gotta roll with it. Whatever. Okay, here is SPRT Support.com. This finishes at $11.80 today. That is down 38.22%. Damn, now my memes are lagging too. One more time. Let's try that one more time. Oh, we'll just give it the go then. We'll give it the, One second, guys. Gonna mute for a second. Got a ambulance here. There's a lot of sirens today. Oh, I guess it went away. Okay, so yet another meme stock that got wrecked today. And this one was one of the worst ones. This one and ATER got hit really hard. So this is down over 38% today. Really nasty. My computer is trying to pull a BitConnect. Yeah, seems like it. I don't know what's going on right now. I can't get anything more than like 15 frames. So we've been covering this one for the past couple of weeks. This went all the way to $60, and it has been in free fall ever since. And I called this dead cat bounce here. I said that these two green candles look really suspicious, and I think that it was a fluke, and it's probably going to continue into free fall. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't think that it would pull back this much today. But here we are. So it appears like I've been right on this one up to this point. So again, no specific news or anything to justify this price action today. So probably just the overall market sentiment and apes panic selling and taking profits. So let's analyze this. SPRT equals GREE. Shares in what price? I'm pretty sure it's 1 for 1, is it not? Let me double check, but I think it's 1 for 1. I guess nobody knows. That's not good. Not good for confidence. No, it says here, support.com shareholders will receive 0.115 shares of Greenwich Class A stock. So it's pretty much going to be like a 10-to-1 split approximately. So yeah, so everything should just be reverse splitting, like 10-to-1 approximately. Well, let's include that in the video actually. What price for GREE? I'm pretty sure it's just gonna you just divide this by 10, and that should be the price. This isn't even a thing, right? GREE? Doubt it. Yeah, Mad Dog, I'm pretty sure you just take this current price, 1180, 1130 in the post market, and you would divide that by 10. Or multiply it by 0.115. It should be the same thing. But I don't think that takes effect tomorrow. I think SPRT is going to continue to trade tomorrow, even when GREE comes online. No, I think there's going to be no more SPRT. I really don't know, but I'm assuming this is usually how it goes. SPRT is going to shut down. It says here the last day of trading is 9:15, so maybe one more day of trading. But after tomorrow, it shouldn't trade anymore, and it should be just GREE. So we do have a little bit of news on this. Support, the merger was successful, and Support will now become GREE. And that should start trading tomorrow. So for every share of Support you have, you're going to get 0.115 shares of GREE. That is the conversion. So that would be approximately a 10-to-1 split. Just for fun, anyone buying SHIB, don't invest much long term. The upside could be amazing, but only playing it my fun stock each time. I profit from stocks. I buy a few from SHIB. SHIB is Shiba Inu, right? Pretty sure that's what you're talking about, Steve. Yeah, long term, could be. I mean, it could be the next Dogecoin. Probably not, but diamond hand total could pay off pretty big. If those numbers are true, that's one hell of a reverse split. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be something. Okay, so let's analyze this. This lag is pissing me off. So we do have a gap down at $31. So that is a bullish indicator. That is telling us that this is likely to come back up to $31 eventually to fill that gap. Now, honestly, that might be a while, but that is a bullish indicator. It should eventually come back up to 31. We got to zoom in here for this price action. Wow. Really got to zoom in here. This lag is not working right now. It's not cooperating with me. Okay. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 1260 and 1170 or 1160. All right. And 1160. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 1260. Hey, look, I stopped lagging. 1260, 1340, 14, 15, 1865, 20, 21, 22, 25, excuse me, 23, 25, 26, 2940, 31, 36, 3850, 43, and then the all-time high, 5969. Jeez, I really got to zoom in here, huh? I don't even want to look at this support. There's so much here. And honestly, we're not even going to discuss the support here because there's a lot. I've been saying the past couple of shows that if this breaks $15 to the downside, the channel starts to narrow, so there should be a significant decrease in price action. And we have now broken $15, and there is a lot of support here. So much that I really can't even zoom in to look at it. Yeah, we're not even going to do that. But just know that right now, at this current price, 1180, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty narrow. So there shouldn't be nearly as much price action anymore, unless this breaks 15 to the upside. Well, let's do that again. So right now, at this current price, 1180, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty narrow. So don't expect too much price action. However, if/when this breaks $15 to the upside, the channel starts to open up and get really wide. So expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 15. The RSI is currently at 44, so that is a little bit undervalued. So that's a little bit below average. And this did 49 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Now, looks like you guys have been chatting. Marvin says, get you some Ecomi. Going long after the R split. I don't know, dude. Honestly, when something reverse splits, that's usually bearish. So, personally, I'd hold off till you do that. Maybe a day or two. But good luck to you, Marvin. So all of the SPRT shares is a drop in the bucket to the price, the valuation of GREE. Nobody knows what GREE is supposed to be worth, and the SPRT shares are worth 8% of that. I'm pretty sure you just take the current price and also times that by 0.115. I'm not quite sure, though. Shiba and Doge just gives me something to follow on the weekend. Yeah, weekend casino. You know, when you can't get your main fix. Busy Bone. CEI. Yeah, that one is running. Not going to discuss that today, though. But thanks for joining, Busy Bone. Check out the VV app, too. Rumor is they're going to burn Ecomi every time someone buys NFT off the App Store. Yeah, yeah, Marvin, you mentioned that before. But, yeah, just spreading the message. Okay. So, honestly, I didn't think that it would tank this much today. But here we are. We broke into strong support territory, and it blew right past all this strong support here. So there was a lot of selling pressure today. And yeah, I said that I think that the stock was still going into free fall, and it appears like it's still going into free fall. It has not caught any support yet, and it does not appear like it's going to stop anytime soon in the short term. This still may have a couple more days for a downside run. So there's really not too much to go off of other than the bullish indicator of the gap down at 31 and this going into free fall, which makes the chart look really bearish right now. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would support it, just not yet. I think that 1180 is not the greatest entry. This should keep pulling back to the downside. Can't say how far it's going to pull back, but like I said, chart looks pretty bearish right now. It has not caught any support, and I would recommend holding off for a little bit, watch the price action, see how far this pulls back, see when it catches support, and when it starts to bottom out, then you can take a short position. But I think right now at 1180, if you buy in here, you would be FOMOing in, catching a falling knife, and you're probably going to end up holding some bags. So I don't think buying in at this current price, 1180, is a good idea. But when it starts to bottom out, I would definitely support going long. And if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like a decent play. Seems like an okay play. Honestly, you already missed out on the fat tendies. But there still does appear to be some downside potential here. So you still can make some tendies. Now, how much tendies, I can't say. Don't know how far it's going to pull back. But like I said, looks pretty bearish in the short term. Damn ambulance. Hasn't caught support yet. So I would support going short here. Oh, these damn sirens messing up my show today. Well, we'll just read some comments in the meantime. Your knowledge on these is more than mine, but I'm open for new DD. We'll check it out, Marvin. Yeah, good job, Marvin. Spreading the word. SPRT closed at 1180, currently at 1120. Yeah, still pulling back in the aftermarket. SPRT disappears tomorrow. Not much to be gained by charting SPRT. No, but it's going to keep the same chart. It's pretty much going to keep the same chart. It should, at least. You got 1 share of GREE for every 8.695 shares of SPRT, and cash for fractional shares. Just trying to figure out what price of GREE will be max price of IPO. Yeah, honestly, it sounds like everyone's really confused right now, so we'll have to see how that goes. Beats me. I really couldn't tell you. Seems like really no one knows right now, so we'll have to see. All right, the ambulance is gone. So yeah, if you want to go short, I would support that. So I can't say how low it's going to go, but like I said, this hasn't caught any support yet, and it should keep pulling back in the short term. And I can't. So I support going short here until this starts to bottom out. Then you should cover. So I can't say how much tendies you're going to make, but it should be some pretty decent money. So yeah, I would support going short here. Not the greatest play. Already missed out on the fat tendies, but still tendies to be made. So yeah, I support going short here. So sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today and in the past couple of weeks. Very disgusting. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is SPRT Support.com. Alright guys, that took a little longer than I wanted, but that is all the analysis for today. So let's get to the fun part. Let's get to the Yolos. And shouldn't be too bad today. We got a few fun ones, nothing too serious. So, yeah, let's do it. Give me 1 second, guys. Gotta pull it up. Alright, so today we got Ocugen, CLF, IRNT, and a few general ones. So yeah, nothing too serious. Honestly, there wasn't too much to choose from today from the Yolos. So yeah, this shouldn't be too serious. Should be pretty fun. And shouldn't take too long either. So let's do it, guys. as soon as the siren passes. What is up with these sirens today? This is nuts. Really apologize, guys. It's usually not this bad. There's like literally one every 5-10 minutes. This is stupid. So we'll get to it right after this. 1 second. Alright, they turned it off. I guess not. Okay. Or not. They're trolling me. You see? They already know. You know how it goes. He's doing his show. He's about to talk. Distract him. All right. So this first one is by Lucky Strike 921. They say Ocugen pivot to Moderna YOLO. Hot streak lives on. All cashed out, now hunting for my next move. Need to get to 1 million by next Tuesday to win a bet. Okay. So let's see here. So we got 200 calls for Moderna. So these expire October 15th, so 1 month out. And this is for the 470 strike. So this appears to be what would this be? 30. 470,000. So this appears to be a $475,000 YOLO. And right now he's up $129,000, up 27%. Okay. So what's Moderna at? We'll just call it 430. Okay. So this is a pretty decent play. I'm not the biggest fan of the strike. I think 470 is a bit out there. But the expiration is okay. I mean, a little bit too close for my liking. 1 month out. But overall, not a bad play. Okay strike, okay expiration. But this was timed very well. You know, he just made this today, and he's already up 27% in 1 day. So, fat tendies. Now, Moderna's at 430. So, this is out of the money with a month to go. And honestly, no, not financial advice, but what I would do right here is cut this. Because, you know, that's a lot of money. Got a month to go. And you're still out of the money on these calls here. And there's no guarantee it's going to go in the money. So I think while you're this out of the money, you should just take the money and run. Because the longer you hold this, you're probably going to lose money. No guarantees Moderna goes back to 470 in a month. Yeah, I just play it safe here. That's a lot of money. $129,000. Dude, just cash it in. Move on. I really don't see a point in holding this. I think that'd be pretty dangerous. This is probably going to be around the max value of these contracts. So, yeah, I think the obvious play here is to cut. What's this one? This is just this graph. Okay. Yeah, you see the graph? $400,000 in the past week. Amazing. So Lucky Strike 921, thanks for posting. Congratulations to you so far. Very impressive. I'm not the greatest fan of the play, but it worked out really, really well. So can't bash you for that. Very well executed and planned. And as of right now, what you should do, personally, I would cut and secure the gains. I think that's the best play because the longer you hold this, the more chance this goes to zero. You know, this is not in the money. So I would cash it out now while you're up really big. But no matter what you end up doing, please post updates. I like to see how this goes. So thanks for posting. Congratulations to you so far, and please post updates. Alright, this one is by Cashback Pal. Is this an update? I definitely reviewed this guy not too long ago. Anyway. They say 30k CLF YOLO. I think that's Cleveland Cliffs. Let's go. P.S. Dear Mr. Lorenco Goncalves, please fly. I'm running out of cash. I don't know who that is. But anyway, let's analyze this. SPRT under $11. My calls are going to be all the way dead. And then they will flip to some weird GREE option. Yeah, I wonder how that's going to go. What it's going to convert into. So, Tenton, are those FDs? So you're going to lose on your FDs? That sucks, man. Okay, so here we got 480 calls for Cleveland Cliffs expiring September 24th. So next Friday, 1.5 weeks to go, at the 23 strike. So I'm not exactly sure what he's up or down right now, but right now this is worth $30,000. $30,000 market value. CLF 22. Okay, so CLF is currently at 22. So this needs $1 in 1.5 weeks. Definitely possible. You know, that's a little less than 5%. So definitely possible. But very risky. And I don't know. It looks kind of weak right now. Looks kind of bearish in the short term. I don't know about this one. So, I'm not the biggest fan of the play. I mean, the strike is pretty decent, and the expiration is not the best, but the strike isn't that far out, so I don't really like it, but I guess it's okay. So, okay play here. Not terrible. But I'm not the biggest fan of this. So this is a little bit hard to analyze because I don't know what he's up or down. But I would say if he's up, I would opt for the cut and secure the gains here. And if he's down right now, that's a tough spot. Because then you're pretty much forced to hold this for a little longer. What's up, Nadeem? Appreciate you for being here, as always. Haven't seen you in a minute, man, so thanks for being here. Nice to see you. Ola, bad day at the market. Yeah, really bad day for everyone. So hope it wasn't too bad for you, but we all got our buttholes torn today. It was really nasty. But I hope crypto made up for a little bit of that, offset it a little bit. But thanks for being here, man. Glad you were able to pop in. 1 second, guys. Here's another ambulance. What is going on today? Sorry. Really sorry. It is never this bad. I don't know what is going on today. I gotta get out of here. This is getting so ridiculous. It's getting worse like every day, I swear. Oh, Team Crawford, you're back. Thanks, man. We're almost done here, but thanks for coming back in. Should be done in about like 15 minutes or something. Alright, so yeah, can't really analyze because I don't know what he's up or down, but I would say if he's up, probably a better idea to cut this and secure the profits. And if he's down, then this gets a little dicey. If he's down, either way, I look to cut this pretty soon. Either for a small loss or a small gain. Because I think this is... I wouldn't do this in the first place. This is a pretty tough spot here. You know, you make a play like this, you put yourself in a tough spot, and what do you do now? So, to avoid tough situations like this, you don't do it in the first place. But yeah, I think either way, you got to cut this pretty soon. Either for a small gain or a small loss. If you're up, consider yourself lucky. And if you're down, you know, just be happy that you're getting out with not that bad of a loss. But I really don't like this play too much. Not the greatest strike. I mean, the strike's okay, but not the greatest expiration. Kind of FOMO, and the chart looks pretty bearish, so not the biggest fan. So, Cashback Pal, thanks for posting. I don't know. Congratulations. Sorry for your loss. Doesn't really say here. But, this is an okay play. I'm not the biggest fan, but I hope it works out for you. And my advice would be to cut this pretty soon. I definitely would not hold this through expiration. I think that's pretty risky. I'd either cut this for a small gain or a small loss. I think that's the safest option and probably the best way to go about this. But whatever you do, please post updates. I like to see how this goes. So thanks for posting. Great content. And looking forward to an update. All right, this next one is by Mosadek. I don't know. They say IRNT 37K YOLO. All right, so we have 110 calls for IRNT expiring October 15th, so 1 month out at the $20 strike. So this was a... What is this? So this is approximately a 37K YOLO, $37,000 YOLO. And right now he's down, we'll just call it $1,700, 1.7K, down 4.4%. At least it's not a Clambulance SpongeBob reference. Damn, SpongeBob, it's been a while, huh? Yeah, my apologies about that. But I'm going to look to move soon, so hopefully within a couple of months. Move to Queens or something, or New Jersey. Alright, what is IRNT at? 2330. So this is interesting because this is at 2330 and the break even is at 20, but yet he's down money here. Damn, it went up 20% today. That's a lot. So I'm assuming here that these were in the money calls. So we bought these in the money and it should be worth more right now, honestly. It went up 20% today. So I'm not sure how accurate these returns are right now, but yeah, pretty interesting. This is in the money, and he's down right now. So yeah, he bought at the top. That's what it looks like. So so this play itself, I kind of like this one. It's relatively safe. You know, in the money options, you pay more, but you get safety, and the expiration is not too bad, a month out. Now I'm not quite sure about the timing, but overall, pretty decent play here. Not bad. I kind of like it. Definitely not an FD or anything. This is, you know, one of the better plays you see on Wall Street Bets. But yeah. Let's see here. So honestly, this one is probably going to have to be micromanaged day by day or like week by week. Because, I mean, if this goes below 20, this is definitely a cut. But I don't think the chances of that are too crazy. But yeah, I think right now it's too early to say what to do with this one. So I think this one has to be micromanaged. If it goes to the upside, if it keeps running to the upside, then you can, make the argument you can keep holding. But if this goes the wrong way and, it keeps going to the downside, especially if it's below 20, then at that point you got to cut. Because it's probably going to go really wrong there. But as long as it keeps running to the upside, then you can keep on holding. But eventually you got to hit the sell button. I would not hold this through expiration. I wouldn't hold any options through expiration. So, Muzadek, thanks for posting. Great content here. The play is pretty decent. I like it. Good strike. Decent expiration. Not the greatest timing. So, overall, okay play. Okay to decent play. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. I can support this. And I think right now it's too early to tell. It's too easy. It's too early to make a play right now. So, therefore, I think the best option right now is to hold and manage. If it goes up, you can keep on holding. But if it starts going down, going the other way on you, I would suggest cutting at that point. But this should finish in the money unless something ridiculous happens. Even then, I'd still sell before expiration. But anyway. So yeah, thanks for posting, man. Great content. Yeah, I advise holding and micromanaging. I think that's the best way to go about this right now. So hope this works out for you. Rooting for you. So eventually, please post updates. I like to see how this goes. Stock came down after we got in. Yeah. Buy high, sell low. That's how you lose money, right? You should try Rhode Island. Here is nice. I hear is nice there for my coworkers. Remote work. Yeah, Rhode Island, I know a few people from Rhode Island. But it's pretty, a small state and not too many people. See, preferably, I like to stay around New York City because this is where all my family and friends are. But, I'd like to be, like, in a suburban neighborhood. Somewhere close, like Queens or New Jersey. That's what I'm thinking. Or Connecticut, maybe Pennsylvania. I like to stay, like, somewhere on the East Coast, relatively near New York City. Because I love the city, but I just can't stand living here anymore. This is getting pretty ridiculous. All this noise and stuff. And everything's expensive. But I have heard Rhode Island is really nice. I'm just not sure if that's the right place for me to live. But I definitely go visit for sure. I'd stay there for a little bit. I'm not sure if I'd like to settle down there though. Does seem really nice though. You get a boat a lot. A lot of boating and stuff. A lot of rich people live there. And Vermont. Hold or kiss your money. Goodbye. See his break-even point. That's the key point. Yeah, 23. So he's about break-even right now. Anyway, we got two more. So this one is by Nokia to the Moon. Definitely reviewed this guy before. He says, here you can see the exact moment I started buying calls. Down over 42K from my 827 all-time high. So August 27th. All-time high. Over 23K borrowed on margin. Average 5K loss per trading day since August 2nd. Should have stuck with puts. Alright. So nothing specific here. Just a bunch of lost corn with a P. So yeah. We see minus 35K in the past 3 months. You see it just fall off a cliff right here. Come down to Myrtle Beach, make your money, and golf every day. That sounds pretty good too. Yeah, I got a lot of friends in North Carolina. Don't know about South Carolina, but I like to visit there too. Sounds good. Oops. My manager just got a boat. Yeah, he's living it up. Yeah, everyone has a boat in Rhode Island. What do we have here? Oh, we have some plays, so let's check it out. Now, we're not gonna, like analyze them or anything, but what is this? United Airlines, 220 contracts. So this was almost a 70K YOLO, and he's down 15.4K on this one, 23%. But at least they're leaps, so this isn't too bad, but yeah. Down a lot right now. Oops. And what's this one? And here we got some more leaps for Robinhood. So this was a 55K YOLO, and right now it's down 25K. Down 46%. So yeah, guys, pretty fun one here. This isn't actually too bad, all things considered. Only down $35,000. I say only, that's a lot, but relative to the whole portfolio, that's really not too bad. He still has about 200K, so, and these are leaps. He didn't lose this money on FDs or anything, so this actually isn't as bad as it looks here. But this is what happens, when you play options. Very volatile. So, yeah, down 30. So, yeah, so Nokia to the moon. Thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss so far. But this actually looked way worse than it actually is. This isn't actually too bad. You should recover from this. And there's still a lot of time on your leaps. So, those are not a total L right now. So you should be able to recover from this as long as you don't do anything that dumb. As long as you don't YOLO into FDs, you should be able to recover from this. Seems like you managed your bankroll pretty well. So I wouldn't be too worried. But thanks for posting. Great content here. Sorry for your loss. Hope you make it back. And good luck to you. Alright, last one. By Nebula15. They say, thanks guys, I owe it all to you. My manager just bought a boat. Him and his wife gonna live on it too. You're gonna live on the boat? Wow, what a life. Seems pretty nice. I don't know if I'd live on a boat, but it'd be definitely nice to have one, to own one. Baba Guy update. 50K a week ago, 16K a day after that, 24K today. Doesn't take into account Baba price action from today. So today probably was really bad because Baba got wrecked today. So, probably under 20K. Alright, so, yeah, this one is actually really, really bad. This is like a one similar to the last guy. So, here we see down 22K, that's 71% in the past 3 months. Nasty, nasty. So, I'm assuming you can only do this if you play options, right? How else are you going to screw yourself like this? So we got a few plays here. This is Microsoft. Yeah, so we got a couple of plays here. IRNT. This was a 5K YOLO. Down 1.6K, down 33% on this so far. And this expires on Friday. So this might go really, really bad. This one, GNUS, 69 calls. Nice. Yeah, this one's pretty much done. He's down 5K here. This was a 5.5K YOLO, down 5,100, so down 94%. This one's pretty much done. And we got Microsoft. These expire in 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks. This one's also pretty much done. This was a 6K YOLO, and right now he's down 5,800, down 94%. So I'm not sure if he owes this to us, because these aren't really 8 plays here. Microsoft and IRNT and GNUS. I think it's pretty much his own fault. Maybe it's Wall Street Bets. Maybe it's their fault because they tempted you into going, into buying these options and chucking your money away. But, no, I think it's your own fault. I think it's your fault. Can't really blame Wall Street Bets for this. So yeah, that's how you lose 71% of your bankroll in 3 months. Almost forgot. Look at ILUS. It is NASDAQ uplist play. You know what? I believe it. It's going to NASDAQ. Sure, we can look at that right now before we wrap up. Steve, I don't understand why investors take these huge losses. They must be really bad at the game. I stick to swing trade. Yeah, well, this is Wall Street Bets culture. You take the risk and you try to make life-changing money, and most of the time it goes really, really bad, and you just end up losing your money, your life savings pretty much. Now, I don't recommend this. I don't think it's smart at all, but I love seeing it. I wouldn't ever do it, but I think it's great content. I love the content. I love Wall Street Bets, but yeah, realistically speaking, pretty dumb to do. Terrible bankroll management. It's okay to buy FDs, but you got to do it in moderation to your bankroll. You can't YOLO your whole bankroll or like half your bankroll. You got to do like 5% or something like that. Not even like 1% if you really want to be safe. But yeah, chucking 70% of your bankroll, not smart at all. So kind of deserves this if you ask me. Really sucks, but totally deserve it. So Nebula 15, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Really, really nasty. But I'm not gonna lie, dude. Not really our fault. Kind of seems like your fault. No one told you to do this, dude. This is really, really risky. And it might take a while to get your money back. But certainly hope you do that. Hope you learn from this. Hope you, manage your risk a little bit better. Probably shouldn't go so hard with the YOLOs here. But yeah, dude, thanks for posting. Great content here. Very entertaining. Sucks for you, but I love this. This is in true Wall Street Bet fashion here. So yeah, good luck to you, man. Thanks for posting. Hopefully your account doesn't go to 0. I hope I don't see that. All right, so let's look at, what was it? ILUS, and let's get out of here. Going 3 hours. Showing a little bit long today. Illustrato Pictures. I don't know what the hell this is, but it looks like it closed down. It's going to NASDAQ. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Looks like a good short, though. I'll say that. Cup and handle. High RSI. All-time high. So, not sure what you're planning to do, Marvin, but good luck to you, man. Alright, guys, that is the show for today. Finishing around 7 o'clock, so 3 hours. Pretty good time today. I was expecting it to go 2.5, but hey, took a little bit longer. That's alright. But yeah, thank you guys for making the show great today. Thank you to all the regulars who came and to all the new people. A lot of new people in here. And thank you to everyone who stayed till the very end. Really, really appreciate you guys. This is a long show. It's been getting longer every day. It's not going to go longer than 3 hours in the future, though. Plan to keep this below 3 hours. So, but yeah, really appreciate you guys for sticking around to the very end. Every day at that, too. So, you guys are the real MVPs. Really, really appreciate you guys. All right. So, anything else, guys, before we get out of here? Questions, comments, concerns? Wow. And NVC down to 556. All right. Let's get out of here. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.